Hello guys, I'm here with a special video. If any of you guys have heard of Ancient War, this is for you. Ancient War, if you haven't heard of it, is a game that my older brother built on Yo-Yo Games. And pretty much I created a mod for this. I had special permission to create this mod. So don't expect for me to be releasing this, but I may get special permission to release it. It's pretty simple. It makes the difficulties much higher, because before, I could beat level 10 and it was real easy. So I made this mod, makes the difficulties harder. It also adds a couple of extra little tweaks. So we're going to start off with a level 8 computer because, well, I can't do I've done level 9 before, but usually I can't do level 9. So we're going to go for level 8. Okay, so the first thing you're probably going to notice is a new button down here. This is the horseman I've added. Yes, I know, my horse looks like crap. But I tried, okay? The other tweaks and stuff is like all units have more health, so that all the units last longer and stuff. So the battles last a little bit longer than just kind of instant. Now he's already rushing me, which is just not good at all. It's really hard to beat him because, well, they are fast. So, kind of the first thing we want to do here is, now that we've got kind of a economy going, not a good enough one in my eye, but so we're going to kind of tweak this economy a little bit. Get it running a little better. I think that we should go for the health upgrade. And, oh no, he's already sending out another. So, mages you can make earlier, they're way cheaper. And so, by the way, so can the computer can make them way early and cheap. So, rest assured. Mages counter, warriors, and archers counter mages, and warriors counter archers. So he's kind of going for some archers here, so I'm going to go for a good decent amount of warriors here. And you might have already noticed that the warriors are much faster. They are. That's what makes it so they're super effective against archers, because before, archers, I mean, they were supposed to be super effective against archers, but archers could just run away and shoot at the same time, and it made them kind of invincible to these warriors. But the mages are still, even though these warriors are super fast, the mages are still good against them. I made sure that happened, so the mages are still powerful against them. So I'm gonna take a risk here. I'm gonna send my mages down here, and then I'm going to attack right here. So we're going to attack this army here. As you can see, the warriors are just kind of distracting the rest of the army while the mages back here are doing the dirty work. So we're trying to get this mages to do stuff, but as you can see, the archers are just too strong. So we're going to go for some, I guess we should go for some. Okay, well, we've got to think fast. So I'll just go. I can make a lot of these, so don't worry. I think I'll survive just going with this. He didn't have too many mages, so it wasn't really that big of a problem to overpower his blade fighters. And as you can see, I've killed some of his workers. I still haven't fixed this glitch. This glitch was in the old one also. If you kill one of their workers, every unit they make after that will instantly go to your base. So, and I know it seems kind of funny like, you know, this is going to be hard to kill or easy to kill looking. But as I get closer, as you can see, he's just building way more units. As you can see, his units are way higher tier. So they just kind of crush me. So I'm going to go for some mages here. I know what you're thinking. You shouldn't have done that. But really, as you can see, the mages are super effective. So, oh, that's, I'm going to try something. I'm going to see if I can get, oh yeah. So all he's doing is making warriors here, so my mages are obviously going to overpower these warriors. And so, it looks like I'm going to win. And I know what you're thinking, I didn't get to showcase the horsemen yet. Well, that's just kind of how it goes, I guess. Okay, so you're also going to notice this. I didn't want to show this to you, but I guess I'll have to now. The storyline, there was originally a storyline. I was beta testing Ancient War in its very beta stages. There was a storyline. It has 2 levels. I'm going to add more levels, but he took it out later. So I decided to bring that back in. I won't show it or spoil it for you though, so, because this may be released. Okay, so we're going to do level 9 and we're going to try on one of the maps I've built. We're going to go to, here we go. So as you can see, this map's I built is different than most other maps. Well, from just the normal map. Usually you'd be wanting to try to run away in micro, but obviously those warriors are really strong, so it's hard to get the good concave on them. But I got it here, as you can see. Takes forever, these battles between, because okay, so that kind of distracted me from the workers needed. You don't need as many workers in this map that I've made, just because there's 2 gold things, and it's actually pretty close to the as you can see, Zani building a next army to come, so we're going to want to make some mages to try to counter that. What's coming. Now, computers are still kind of stupid, sadly. I mean, there's really nothing you can do about the smartness. I just made it so that they could get, their macros better, so they know how to get things faster and stuff like that. And, as you can see, these mages are just kind of, not very many mages, but they're just crushing these warriors. So that kind of proves they're actually super effective, I guess you might say. His next attack will consist of some, so we're going to go for, I think it'd be smart to go for this upgrade. Now, the good thing about these upgrades is they're much more useful. Look at the greater health upgrade. Now, you might remember this being 50. It's now 150. Just the normal health upgrade is 75. That's just because, obviously, they're the most expensive, but there's more, everything has more health. And so that's kind of why I did that. We're going to get this greater health upgrade. These mages are going to be practically invincible. Sadly, I haven't made it so that computers get upgrades yet. So, we want to be cautious of attacking. I know you might think, well, your army counts as his, your army is bigger. So I think that's really not the truth here, because, I mean, if we're looking at it, he's got a really good economy set up there. We're going to try and kind of drag him off. Actually, mages are quite good against most things if if they're backed up by things. As long as they can get in close range, and as you can see, his army's just kind of overpowering. But you can see that everything's just surviving much better. I mean, look at that. All my units were just surviving amazingly. Now, he's going mainly archers, so I'm going to do some blade knights here, and hopefully that should cover it. That should take care of it. As you can see, these blade knights are crushing. Just crushing. These... Oh, and he's being smart here. He's actually using these mages, but sadly, I must have killed one of his workers. So all of his things are just coming. And then as I get closer, you can obviously see. There it is, all those. Now that looks pretty terrifying, right? Well, you know what else does? This. So we're going to go for some mages here. You always want to keep these, the stronger ones backed up by the weaker ones, because these light mages have way less health than the weaker ones, and they're more expensive. And he's being smart here, is going for a ranger. That's going to be pretty dangerous. But I think we can get close enough that it won't matter, yeah. So I'm pretty sure, and uh-oh, yeah, that's not good, is it? If we can get close enough and get those light mages, yeah, here we go. Now we're going to town. As you can see, I'm kind of destroying all of his. Sadly, this army won't destroy him. But I have rank level 2000. We're almost to the... Ew. I just noticed something. Oh, yeah, that's a problem, isn't it? Wow, I didn't realize there's so many problems with my body. This is pretty much, you might call, just a let's play. So level 9 is really going crazy. I can't believe he's got enough money to make all these. He's going crazy with them. As you can see, those just 2 blade knights just sure did the job. So we're going to go for some sword fighters, I guess, and some blade knights to back them up. Pretty much the sword fighters are going to kind of stop most of the damage and get to them. And then the blade knights will go and finish the job, as you can see. Kind of just demolish him. Now he's being kind of stupid. He needs to be making dark mages. I think this army should take care of it if it... Oh, there he goes. He just made a dark mage. Oh, wow. That's actually kind of messed up looking. And apparently we killed his dark mage, so that's not a problem anymore. As you can see, I'm putting the front ones that are getting attacked into the back so that they last longer while they're getting there. See, because this is a massacre army there. We can't do nothing about that. I'm actually worried we're going to get demolished here. We probably are. Nope, I think these will they counter so well that I don't know what to think. I actually think... Okay, you guys post in the comments if there is any people posting in the comments or watching these videos. Do you think that the sword fighters are OP? Because that is a good question. You can see these just normal sword fighters are standing up to this entire army of just expensive units. I know it's supposed to counter it, but there was a dark mage there. Now, that dark mage is dying. The other thing I wanted to do is I wanted to make it so that you can see this evil strategy I had that I was going to try to place. Oh! That isn't any good, is it? So we're going to try and overpower with these. Get my working count back up because they actually killed some. Uh-oh. That's really not good. He's using dark mages.